everyone, this is Azra with another Wise Up Wisdom. As we all know, that early voting begins this Monday in Texas, October 24th. And while we all know that the presidential race is a big one on the ballot, there are several local and state elections that affect your day-to-day lives that are so important for us to wise up on. So who are you voting for and how do they affect you? The U.S. Congress. This election cycle, you may be voting for someone who represents you in the House of Representatives. The U.S. House of Representatives makes and passes federal laws and ensures your district is represented on the federal level, and these people can also vote on foreign policy issues. The House is one of Congress's two chambers, with the other chamber being the Senate, which is not up for election this cycle. The Texas state government. Texas also has a bicameral legislature comprised of the House and Senate. You will definitely be voting for your Texas House representative, and some of you may be voting for your Texas senators, depending upon where you live. These people vote on bills that impact your daily lives, such as Medicaid expansion under the Affordable Care Act, anti-Sharia legislation, open carry, public school finances, hinder state funding for refugees, and many, many more. Many of you will be voting for Texas Supreme Court judges, district judges, and for the Criminal Court of Appeals. Judges are the check against the executive and legislative powers. They interpret the laws made and decide if they violate the Texas Constitution. The Texas Supreme Court is the highest court with regards to civil matters, and the Texas Criminal Court of Appeals is the highest court with regards to criminal law. The elected judges for the Texas Supreme Court weigh in on matters such as voter ID laws, public school finance, affirmative action, and many more. The elected judges for the Criminal Court of Appeals weigh in on overturning death penalty cases, mental health issues, and many more. State Board of Education. Some of you will be voting for someone who will sit on the State Board of Education. Some of the things they're in charge of are setting the curriculum standards and deciding the textbooks used in school. Propositions. At the end of the ballot, your district could potentially have propositions regarding how your local tax dollars will be spent in your area. Now, what do you need to bring to the polls? You can bring a current ID, such as your driver's license, U.S. passport. No ID? No problem. You can also bring your valid voter registration certificate, a current utility bill with your name on it, a bank statement with your name on it, or your original birth certificate. Now that you know about all the positions, how do you know which candidates are up for each position? Don't worry, we've got you covered. You can go to www.wiseuptx.com and go to the voter info tab. From there, you can scroll down and click on the county that you reside in. Here, you're going to find your sample ballots, your polling locations, and what your local newspapers have endorsed for each candidate. Remember, everyone, please make sure you wise up and do your own research when you're figuring out which candidates to vote for. And remember, everyone, let's become educated, let's get wiser, and let's start giving a hoot. I hope to see you at the polls.